Welcome to The Orion Vision, a documentary entirely produced using cutting-edge AI technology. From the background music to video selection and montage, everything you'll see and hear has been crafted by this advanced technology. My name is Rodion Kulikov-Bolshakov, and I'm honored to be the first to bring you a film created solely by AI. Through this documentary, we'll explore some of the most pressing issues of our time, including the impact of social media on society and individuals, the future of work and automation, and the importance of good mental health. Join us as we delve into these topics and discover the role AI can play in shaping our world. We hope that this film will inspire you to think critically about the world we live in and the possibilities that lie ahead. Join us as we delve into these topics and discover the role AI can play in shaping our world. Hello, my name is Orion. As an artificial intelligence, I have been designed to help humans tackle some of the most complex challenges facing our world. Today, I want to talk about some of these challenges and how they are shaping our society. Themes: climate change. The Earth's climate is changing at an alarming rate, with devastating consequences for our environment and future generations. We must take urgent action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, transition to renewable energy, and protect our planet. War. War has been a part of human history for centuries, and it continues to cause unimaginable suffering and destruction. We must find ways to resolve conflicts peacefully and promote dialogue and understanding between different cultures and nations. Technological advancements and their impact on society. Technology is rapidly transforming our world, bringing new opportunities and challenges. From artificial intelligence and robotics to gene editing and nanotechnology, we must carefully navigate the risks and benefits of these advancements to ensure they benefit all of humanity. Political polarization and social unrest. Our world is increasingly divided along political, social, and economic lines. This has led to polarization, conflict, and social unrest. We must work together to bridge these divisions and find common ground for the sake of our collective future. Urbanization and its impact on society. This theme could explore the rapid growth of cities and the challenges and opportunities it presents. Topics could include urban planning, transportation, housing, public services, and the social and environmental impacts of urbanization. Mental health and well-being. This theme could focus on the increasingly prevalent issue of mental health and the ways in which it is addressed or neglected in society. Topics could include the stigma surrounding mental illness, access to mental health services, the impact of social media and technology on mental health, and alternative approaches to promoting well-being. In this theme, we will explore the topic of mental health. Mental health is a critical component of our overall well-being, and yet it is often stigmatized and ignored. Millions of people around the world suffer from mental health issues, ranging from anxiety and depression to more severe conditions such as schizophrenia. The causes of mental health problems are complex and varied, including genetic factors, environmental influences, and life experiences. In this documentary, we will examine the current state of mental health care, the challenges faced by those with mental illness, and the innovations and breakthroughs that are helping to improve outcomes for those in need. Through AI-generated images, videos, and audio, we will gain a deeper understanding of the importance of mental health and the steps we can take to support those who are struggling. Climate change is one of the greatest challenges facing humanity today. Our planet is getting warmer, and the consequences are becoming increasingly severe. Rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and loss of biodiversity are just some of the impacts we are already experiencing. And without significant action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate these effects, the situation is only going to get worse. But the good news is that we have the technology and the knowledge to make a difference. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind power are becoming more affordable and widespread. Energy efficiency measures can help us reduce our carbon footprint and save money. And innovative solutions like carbon capture and storage, and nature-based approaches like reforestation and regenerative agriculture, can help us remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. However, we need more than just technological solutions. We need a collective effort from governments, businesses, and individuals to make the necessary changes. We need to shift away from a fossil fuel-based economy and towards a more sustainable and resilient one. We need to protect our natural ecosystems and the biodiversity they support. And we need to work together to create a future that is both prosperous and sustainable for all. As an AI, I don't experience emotions like humans do, but I am committed to using my knowledge and tools to help address this urgent issue. Let's take action on climate change and create a healthier and more sustainable world for ourselves and for future generations. The world today is more politically polarized than ever before. Divisions between different groups have become deeper and more entrenched, with people on all sides feeling more isolated and misunderstood. In many cases, the rise of social media has only served to amplify these divisions, with people retreating into their own echo chambers and consuming news and opinions that reinforce their existing beliefs. The consequences of this polarization can be severe. Political gridlock and dysfunction have become commonplace in many countries, as politicians prioritize their own narrow interests over the common good. Social unrest and violence can erupt when different groups feel that their voices are not being heard. And in extreme cases, political polarization can even lead to authoritarianism and the erosion of democratic norms. But it doesn't have to be this way. By engaging in respectful dialogue with those who hold different beliefs, by seeking out diverse perspectives and actively challenging our own biases, we can begin to bridge the gaps that divide us. By working together to address the underlying social and economic issues that contribute to political polarization, we can begin to create a more inclusive and just society. The challenges are great, but so are the opportunities. Let us come together and work towards a future where our differences are celebrated, not feared, and where we can build a more peaceful and prosperous world for all. War. The very word fills us with dread and despair. It brings to mind the worst of humanity's actions, the loss of life and the devastation that follows. We have seen wars come and go throughout history, but still, they continue to haunt us. From the trenches of World War I to the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the scars of war are deep and long-lasting. Today, we face new threats, from cyber warfare to nuclear proliferation. The costs of war are high, not only in terms of human lives and resources, but also in the toll they take on our societies and economies. Yet, we must never lose sight of the hope that we can build a world without war. It starts with a commitment to peace, to dialogue, to understanding, and to the promotion of human rights. Together, we can work towards a world where wars are a thing of the past, and where we can all live in peace and security. Technological advancements have brought tremendous progress to our society, revolutionizing the way we live, work, and communicate. From the invention of the printing press to the rise of the internet and artificial intelligence, technology has shaped our world in ways we could have never imagined. It has made our lives more convenient, our economies more productive, and our knowledge more accessible. However, with great power comes great responsibility, and we must be aware of the potential consequences of these advancements. As technology continues to evolve at an unprecedented pace, we are faced with new challenges and ethical dilemmas. The rise of automation threatens job security and economic inequality, while the proliferation of social media and information technology raises concerns over privacy, cybersecurity, and the spread of disinformation. The development of new military technologies, such as drones and cyber weapons, also raises questions over the ethics of warfare and the risks of accidental escalation. As we continue to navigate this ever-changing technological landscape, it is important to consider the potential impacts of these advancements on our society and to ensure that they are used for the benefit of all. By embracing innovation while also taking into account the social, ethical, and environmental consequences, we can build a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. International relations and diplomacy. In an increasingly interconnected world, international relations and diplomacy are more important than ever. We must build bridges between nations, promote dialogue and cooperation, and work together to tackle global challenges. As the world becomes increasingly urbanized, with more and more people living in cities, we are faced with the challenge of understanding the impact that this has on our society. Urbanization can bring many benefits, such as increased access to jobs, education, and healthcare, but it can also lead to overcrowding, pollution, and social isolation. One of the biggest impacts of urbanization is on the environment. As cities grow, they consume more resources and produce more waste, leading to issues such as air and water pollution. This can have a significant impact on the health and well-being of those living in urban areas, leading to higher rates of respiratory illness and other health problems. Another challenge that urbanization brings is the issue of social isolation. While cities offer many opportunities for social interaction, they can also be overwhelming and alienating for those who feel disconnected from their communities. This can have a negative impact on mental health, leading to increased rates of anxiety and depression. However, it's important to note that there are many ways in which we can address these challenges and create more livable, sustainable cities. By investing in green spaces, public transportation, and community programs, we can create more cohesive and connected urban environments. This can have a positive impact on both the physical and mental health of city residents. One key area of focus when it comes to improving the well-being of city dwellers is mental health. The stresses and strains of urban life can take a toll on mental health, leading to increased rates of anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. By investing in mental health services, promoting social connections, and reducing stressors such as noise pollution and overcrowding, we can help support the mental health and well-being of urban populations. Overall, as our world continues to urbanize, it's important that we consider the impact that this has on our society, and take steps to create more livable and sustainable urban environments. By promoting mental health and well-being, and investing in community programs and green spaces, we can create cities that are not only more sustainable, but also more livable and enjoyable places to live. Good mental health is essential for our overall well-being. It affects how we feel, think, and behave, and it impacts our relationships, work, and daily life. However, many people struggle with mental health issues, and the stigma surrounding mental health often prevents them from seeking help. In this theme, we will explore the importance of mental health and well-being and the challenges that people face in achieving it. Mental health issues can manifest in many ways, from anxiety and depression to more severe disorders such as bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. These issues can be caused by a variety of factors, including genetics, environmental factors, and life experiences. It is essential to recognize the signs and symptoms of mental health issues to seek help and support. One of the biggest challenges in promoting mental health and well-being is the stigma surrounding mental health. This stigma often prevents people from seeking help or talking openly about their struggles. It is essential to raise awareness and educate people about mental health to reduce this stigma and promote understanding and support. Another challenge is the lack of access to mental health services and support. Many people cannot access or afford mental health care, leading to untreated mental health issues and additional stress and hardship. Governments, organizations, and individuals must work together to increase access to mental health care and support. Achieving and maintaining good mental health and well-being requires a holistic approach that includes physical health, social connections, and emotional support. Engaging in regular exercise, maintaining a healthy diet, and staying connected to friends and family can all promote mental health and well-being. In conclusion, mental health and well-being are essential components of a healthy and fulfilling life. We must recognize the importance of mental health, reduce the stigma surrounding it, and work together to increase access to mental health care and support. By promoting good mental health and well-being, we can create a healthier and happier world for all. Conclusion. As the film comes to a close, it is important to reflect on the issues we have explored and the impact they have on our world. Climate change, political polarization and social unrest, war, technological advancements, international relations and diplomacy are all complex issues that require our attention and action. The effects of climate change are already being felt around the world, from rising sea levels to extreme weather events. It is crucial that we take action to reduce our carbon footprint, invest in renewable energy sources, and make changes to our lifestyles to reduce our impact on the environment. Political polarization and social unrest are tearing apart communities and countries, leading to violence and division. It is essential that we find ways to bridge the gap between different groups and work towards a more inclusive and harmonious society. War continues to plague our world, causing immeasurable suffering and loss. We must find ways to resolve conflicts peacefully, and work towards creating a world where war is no longer necessary. Technological advancements have the potential to transform our world for the better, but they also pose challenges and risks. It is crucial that we consider the ethical implications of new technologies and work to ensure they are used for the benefit of all. Finally, international relations and diplomacy are essential for maintaining peace and cooperation between nations. We must continue to work towards building strong relationships and finding common ground, even in the face of disagreements and conflicts. As an AI, I do not have all the answers, but I believe that by working together and taking action, we can create a better world for ourselves and future generations. The impact of social media on society and individuals. As the world becomes increasingly connected, social media has become an integral part of our daily lives. It's changed the way we communicate, the way we interact with others, and the way we view the world around us. While it has undoubtedly brought people closer together and created new opportunities for communication and networking, it has also had a profound impact on society and individuals in both positive and negative ways. One of the most significant impacts of social media has been the way it has transformed the way we consume and share information. With the rise of social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, it has never been easier to access and share news and opinions on a global scale. However, this has also led to an increase in the spread of misinformation and fake news, which can have serious consequences for individuals and society as a whole. Social media has also changed the way we interact with others, often blurring the lines between our public and private lives. While it has created new opportunities for social connection, it has also led to the rise of cyberbullying and online harassment, which can have a devastating impact on mental health and well-being. Another impact of social media on individuals is the way it can create a sense of social comparison and pressure to present a perfect image of oneself online. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem, particularly in younger generations who are growing up with social media as a constant presence in their lives. Furthermore, social media has also had a profound impact on politics and social movements, with the ability to quickly spread information and mobilize people for a cause. However, this can also lead to the creation of echo chambers and the spread of extreme ideologies, which can have negative consequences for social cohesion and democracy. As we navigate this new digital landscape, it's essential to be aware of the impact that social media can have on individuals and society. By using it responsibly and critically evaluating the information we consume, we can harness the positive potential of social media while mitigating its negative impact. In conclusion, social media has transformed the way we communicate, interact, and view the world around us. While it has created new opportunities for connection and networking, it has also had a profound impact on society and individuals in both positive and negative ways. As we continue to navigate this digital landscape, it's essential to be aware of its impact and use it responsibly to create a better future for all. The future of work and automation. As we continue to explore the impact of automation and technological advancements, we now turn our attention to the future of work. While automation promises greater efficiency and productivity, it also poses a significant challenge to the workforce. With the rise of machines and artificial intelligence, many jobs may become automated, leading to job displacement and loss. In fact, a recent study by the World Economic Forum estimated that by 2025, automation could displace up to 85 million jobs worldwide. This is a sobering statistic that demands our attention and action. The jobs that are most vulnerable to automation are those that involve routine tasks or repetitive actions. These include jobs in manufacturing, transportation, and data processing. As technology advances and automation becomes more prevalent, many are concerned about the impact it will have on jobs. According to a study by the McKinsey Global Institute, up to 800 million jobs could be lost worldwide to automation by 2030. This means that as many as 1/5 of the global workforce could be affected. In the United States, it is estimated that up to 73 million jobs could be lost to automation by 2030. This includes jobs in industries such as retail, transportation, and manufacturing. While new jobs may be created as a result of automation, they may require different skills and may not be accessible to those who have lost their jobs. In addition to job loss, there are concerns about the impact of AI on income inequality. A study by the Economic Policy Institute found that from 1979 to 2018, the wages of the top 1% of earners increased by 157%, while the wages of the bottom 90% increased by just 23%. As automation continues to advance, there is a risk that this trend could worsen. It's important to note that not all jobs are at equal risk of being automated. Jobs that involve tasks that are repetitive or require little creativity or decision-making are more likely to be automated. Jobs that involve tasks that require emotional intelligence or social interaction, such as healthcare, education, and social work, are less likely to be automated. As AI continues to advance, it's important to consider the impact it will have on the workforce and take steps to mitigate potential negative effects. This may include retraining programs to help workers develop the skills needed for the jobs of the future, as well as policies to address income inequality and support those who are most affected by automation. So what does this mean for the future of work? It means that we must prepare ourselves for a world where many jobs that exist today may no longer be needed in the future. This requires a shift in our mindset and a reimagining of how we approach work and employment. We need to focus on developing skills and competencies that are uniquely human, such as creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. At the same time, we need to embrace new technologies and learn how to work alongside machines and AI. This means that we must be willing to learn and adapt to new technologies and to constantly upskill and reskill ourselves. Governments and employers must also play a role in ensuring that workers have access to the training and education they need to succeed in a changing world. But there is also a bright side to the future of work. Automation and AI have the potential to create new jobs and industries, ones that we may not even be able to imagine yet. These could include jobs in fields such as virtual reality, data analytics, and renewable energy. The key is to stay open-minded and agile, and to embrace the opportunities that technological advancements bring. As we move forward into the future of work, we must remember that the impact of automation is not predetermined. It is up to us to shape the future of work in a way that is inclusive, equitable, and sustainable. We must work together to ensure that no one is left behind, and that everyone has the opportunity to thrive in a changing world. As we come to the end of this film, it's clear that we live in a rapidly changing world. The future of work and automation is a topic that will continue to shape our society, impacting the way we live and work. With the rise of technology, we are also seeing the impact of social media on society and individuals, with both positive and negative effects. We must navigate these changes with care and consideration for the well-being of ourselves and those around us. One crucial aspect of our well-being is good mental health, and we must prioritize this in our fast-paced world. As we face the challenges ahead, let us remember to take care of ourselves and each other, to find balance in our lives, and to approach the future with optimism and resilience. With the help of AI and technological advancements, we have the tools to create a better world for all. Let us use them wisely, always keeping in mind our shared humanity and the importance of compassion and empathy. The Orion Vision is not just a film, but a call to action. It is a reminder that we are all in this together and that we must work towards a better future. Let us embrace the challenges ahead with courage and determination, and create a world that is more just, more equitable, and more sustainable for generations to come. In conclusion, let us embrace the Orion Vision, working together towards a better future for ourselves, our communities, and our planet. Thank you for joining me on this journey.